Yeah, Nagelebura mail, I saw a gay bona,
One time, ladies and gents, good evening, good night, Sanbonani. My name is Richy B. You know, it is what it is. You know what it is. In the building right now, Bon, I have this guy. This guy, I took an introduction, but I'll say this. He is a musician. He is a singer. He is a DJ. He is a founder and a CEO of his own brand, Mcrae. He is, I don't know whether, should I say, a fitness training or fitness trainer or something like that in related to Herbalife or something like that. He will actually tell us what is what. And what else? Man, you are everything, Joe.
Yeah, man. It's like that.
You're everything, Joe.
And this is the part where we press that.
Let's do it. Right now. We're doing this. Ladies and gents, I'm fit. I'm back again. My name is Richy B. Mcrae.
Oh, yeah?
Man, there are a lot of people. You are inspiration to other people. A lot of people.
Okay.
And I just want to know who is Mcrae? Mcrae Ochokai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baba, and thanks once more for hosting me. And it's a big shout out to Kaufela by Longorle Lebelez. But anyhow, Mcrae is a whole lot of things. But just I would say briefly, for Batoban musically, I'm a rapper, Motswako, hip hop artist. So other than that, yes, as you were saying, I'm a DJ as well. I'm tall, I'm the ones and twos doing my things.
Yeah, man.
But other than that, of course, I have my own company, Mcrae Music Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we're running the show. At some point, the whole thing of being booked Revela aside, and we do our own thing.
Yeah.
So through the very same initiative, then we're able to pump it right in. And then other than that, I'm into branding, as you can see, Kelagare. This is actually my brand, my logo.
I see you in face, man.
Yeah. No, as you can see, it's not just Legare dripping blood, man. Yeah, respect.
Man, let's do
respect.
This. Let me press this. I'm pressing nothing but the poo. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Your intro. I've seen you in couple of stages. Occasions, and when you're not person or become for 15 minutes, you say what this is your 15 minutes, you need to use your 15 minutes. You need to hold an hour, man. Like,
yeah,
for now what I need from you, I don't understand music.
Okay.
16 bars,
yeah,
what bars. I want you to introduce yourself using those rap bars. So people need to know your Lepara, Sigama Razor. Mokopane, man. Just give me that intro.
I would say Leshole kankane for lena le santse vinke tshwakele Mokopane blood spill microphone na ku dutlisha madi khakhamola le ga re bona ke lentšha bona mo general le satlo saluta Mcrae ke skimile ma India le majuta mo le satlo julu ka bona ke bathalo tse di so
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And when did you realize, or you know what, you're a musician? Obviously, growing up, there are people that you're looking up to.
Definitely.
Realizing more.
We are friends. Come far, my man. Come far. And I would say, I started. Okay, give me a little ratola music from Fantuka. Kesale Kara primary, I would say you're grade 5, 6, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Just to thing, then I'm exposed to music. Yeah. But now there was this Mcrae of mine, older than me, over first on a hip hop. Better your Tupac, your Dre, your Eminem, your Notorious B.I.G. You understand? Yeah, 50 Cent back in the days. What D12 and stuff, or Busta Rhymes. And that is when always I would hear hip hop, and first on a hip hop.
Yeah.
But Sanchez Modi, radio Kanakwela, Resuridi cassette at the TDK. Okay, your top 30 from Metro, whatever, and would press play when I was presser, play the record Kanakwete in the Milo Watapa. Yeah. So from that point, the idea was for that I could mime with it, rhyme with it, flow with it. You understand?
Yeah.
And for me, verse, Eminem, it was like Mcrae can rap. back in the day. So I understand.
Yeah,
And I remember kile to this one.
Imitating the same song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just jump and chow fella ko shaya Akon.
Yeah.
And guy better the way. That man can rapper. You understand? And that was that. But kabale passion for hip hop. You understand? And I've started following hip hop a lot.
Yeah.
So I was having so many the cassette, ring. You recorded
yourself there.
Yeah, reka di M30 TDK. Remela Saturday he top 30 Toma. Re nna yo le ke theletsa my favorites fela. Ra dapa. Re tlo no bora fela ke mothakola nna tjantja tsena. Yeah. You are listening to what you busy, understand? But those were the days, and that is how actually the love for hip hop started growing in me. You understand?
Yeah.
Then on that point, yaba issue as years passed by, even after the matric, still ke hip hop.
Okay.
Then I started to say, can I write? Can I do my own thing? Do I have it in me?
Oh,
You understand?
I wanted to ask that. Are you writing your own music or like?
Definitely.
And when you write,
I'm
mostly your things. There are people who write.
Yeah.
What is it that
For
when
me,
you write? What is it that you check? What is that inspire you to say?
It's a different story for back then and now.
Okay.
But back then, there were no inspiration whatsoever.
Yeah.
But the idea was just to flow. Whether it makes sense or it does not, as long as you can flow. That was the key.
Yeah.
Now, but growing up in the business,
Yeah.
I then happened to, back in the days I used to rap English fair. I was doing international. I was even calling myself fast lane, doing your Busta Rhymes type of a thing.
Yeah.
Your twister. So Kirata batho was Bone Thugs and Harmony. But as I go, evolve and change the direction. And the changing came in part, I wanted to now talk to my people. I was like, no.
We must hear you. What you say.
So that like a punchline, understand? Because if I were to put a punchline in English, hey Laura, capiro della beso so the tinta dasta, well I ruri. And it's something else now. Why should you tell me more like
Yeah.
No, I was like, no, let me go straight to SEPEDI can check. That's
where I get to love your music, because I remember I was looking for, these days you're organizing an event when you're the DJ, but all about DJ hip hop. So there was this guy Zeno. I was like, hey man, there's this guy Mokopane. Do you know him? Plus that thing, who's that? Does he know me? Understand? I don't know this guy. SEPEDI.
Okay.
And if you can take him, maybe watch a little list to SA, then our event will boom.
Yeah.
That's where I get to know you.
Okay.
Before your things,
yeah, my music. Yeah,
you, man.
Yeah, that is how it is, man. And I felt, let me just touch base ratio, and also to prove that this thing can be done. You understand?
Yeah.
Then that is when I started writing SEPEDI. But now, but issue I want to touch based on a whole lot of people. So when it comes to the question, I write about everything, especially experiences I go through.
Yeah.
I write about what other people go through.
Yeah.
So through the music is a point or rather platform of expression. I put myself in other people's shoes. So what I do, I can write about love.
Yeah.
In both ways, nice way and the painful way. I can write about mojolo I had.
Oh yes.
What I had. Sometimes I would see somebody struggling in a relationship, and I take that guy impersonator.
Yeah.
And and I put that through music, so that the next time when I play it, somebody can clearly relate and say, "Ish, Marada man." You understand?
Yeah, I feel you.
Definitely, I can write a song about Christianity, the belief, Mudimu, Murana Jesu. You understand?
Where is your faith, actually? Do you believe in Sangomas? Do you believe in Christians? Where is your faith?
Hey,
where's your faith, man?
I believe in living. I believe in living. I believe I'm Mapela. That's you hang your pillow. Hi. We believe I'm going man. Every time I discuss hang your pillow.
Yeah.
Don't you know your authority? When I got a pen lelefe, I read the moment Satan I want to the woods.
Yeah.
Nagato Mola Slan, you're like I believe you. No, just start. So please, I believe in living.
Yeah.
And yes, I pray to God. And so when I do such songs, it's also so that I could cover those that believes.
Yeah.
Through the music, I can restore their faith. I can revive them. I can motivate, encourage, inspire.
Yeah.
At the same time, I can flip the coin and talk about and go deeper and be underground type of a cat.
Yeah.
And ke kgakgamole. Ka mokgwa e leng hore normally hip hop is perceived. Ke kgakgamole. Now it's not or ke bolela ka eng, but I'm just killing. But you understand?
Yeah, man, I feel you. And
Yeah.
there's one thing that I would like to know. There are things that maybe are stopping you from becoming who you want to become, more music industry. There are barriers, the obstructions.
Yeah.
For now, obviously, when you're an artist, you wish to be like top there, up there, like Casper Nyovest, whoever, can name them, their Lord. What is it that you think maybe it's stopping you or other artists for you to becoming that?
No, thanks, man. Rich, I get that a lot, especially when I'm having interviews, and I forever say the honest truth. We want to do this to make money.
Yeah.
We wish that our talent could put bread on a table.
Yeah.
That is a serious struggle. Now, when we do this intentionally, purposefully, definitely there are such barriers. And the honest truth, the story can differ from one person to the other. But generally, the issue of money, not having money to start with, becomes a problem. Number one problem.
Capital, yeah.
The radios, they will not play your song because they will talk about quality. For you to have a quality song, you need to have money to pay for quality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can make a song, you can make a song, but the quality speaks in this regard.
Yeah.
So people, their work, the music lacks content. The music, we can't even connect. But who recorded a quality song, well mastered, and he paid for that.
The person got money.
Yeah. Now, that as a number one point, it's easy in terms of meeting the standards, airplay, or baka, understand. And at the end of the day, that marketing on its own.
Yeah.
And you find me on the other hand, while I'm struggling to get that quality. Other than that, is what other people has been speaking about, the issue of your payola. In terms of airplay, you need to rich.
Cold drink, yeah.
I don't even have money to pay for recording quality. Now I need to struggle to pay you so that you can put me on the. You understand? That's a reality.
Yeah, connection, yeah.
Money. Yeah. Who do you know? You understand? Who do you know? Some people, it's easy for them to link their music from one place or one point to the other.
Yeah.
Basically because of that network, or rather the people that Babatsavan live on. And MC Reo Blomeche Mokopane, Mapela,
knows nobody.
One understand.
Yeah.
Now that on its own, unokumanaba music fellang on your circle. So Ojo, it becomes something else.
Yeah.
Now, other than that, in most times the artists were looking forward to say one day I want to be signed under whatsoever record label. Now that's another thing. That's another hustle. We find ourselves pushing it. And of which
those recognized record labels.
Definitely, of which that's where we see ourselves once the record label A and sign you wanna get perform on top shows. Toara, you wanna give them 3 million contract whatsoever. Understand?
Yeah.
You see yourself at a certain level. But the fact that I was signing that becomes another thing else.
But
so understand?
Isn't it that they are coming to my DMs and say, Richie, we know you are a manager. Help us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think having a manager or having a record label can push you? Or Luena, if you have money, you mentioned something like capital. If you have money, okay, Tirela or build or MC Ray, this is MC Ray. Without signing to any record label,
I so believe.
The Ropaba people like
I so believe.
Definitely. Cooper, Nertzva MT, where are they now?
Now that's true.
I don't want to point fingers, but why? So
it comes to a point whereby such avenues we need to explore. Understand?
Yeah.
And definitely you can move from one place to the other, provided you have capital and muscle to do so. You understand? Nowadays, people are more speaking in terms of going digital, ensuring that social media wise to go viral and whatnot. That's easier said than done. I can produce a perfect song. That does not guarantee it or it's gonna go viral, or rather get received by the relevant people who can take me to the next level.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you'll still find the very same song that has everything in it. No circulator or none.
Because we know.
Do you get what I'm saying?
So growing up, man, you've been looking up to someone. I don't know who's that person. Who inspired you to say, you know what, I want to be in this?
Loving and following hip hop is being artist back states. Unfortunately, not one.
Who's that?
Eminem is number one.
Yeah.
DMX, Dr. Dre.
Eminem.
Then Tupac.
There was an article that saying Eminem, our own Nasty C, can outsmart Eminem. What's your take on it?
Hey man, I've never seen that article, but now I would say no. I would beg to differ.
Not to what?
And just that, unfortunately, Nasty C, cannot definitely take on Eminem. In my perspective.
Yeah.
Ke na le ka mogwe le ngore ke receive Eminem ka ona whenever I drop a song, dilo tse ke di lebellang in an artist ke di receive ke di create exactly like that.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me it will be a no, but for somebody else would feel or ke Nasty C fan and I feel aura, goes with an individual, but for me no way. Ka mo Mzansi be ke le motho wa molemi. Mulimi Botuksinganga, Yabo Morafe, Skora Camp, Double HP. Those were the ones when it comes to issue of switching to Motswako. Those were the people I was playing more.
That's what you do. Like whenever I see you on the stage, when you jump on the stage, when you get a mic and I'm an MC.
Yeah.
Like, man, this guy must. Have you ever thought of being a poet? Because what you're doing, whatever that you sing or whatever that you rap, Joe, it's a message. You're telling people a message.
That's for sure. And for me, that is actually where what I felt I need to draw a line, the difference between me and other bomb rapper. Refapana Joang. We are all hip hop artists, but Refapana Joang, how do you tell M3 out of all this?
Yeah.
Now I felt number one, I need to make sure I write something meaningful. Does not matter, it's about love, religion, whatever, but it has to be meaningful. Number one. Two, it has to be clean. I'm one person who loves clean flows. No marora.
You don't do fuck shit.
I don't do that at all.
No, in your own question, fella, I think what did fuck shit.
99.9% yes. Azanga di antwe. Mara unado one painting we ngile kana kungwe the rapper in me ano tshwalela ra wale nna ke aggressive wa riema fe thula nenga dinaka.
Yeah.
But other than that, believe you me, I'm one person who would say because my target ne but ba ile ngore ke batho ba ile re lebetse ba thetsa music work ke khumane ele also ke batho ba bagolo. So if motho o mogolo mentate wa ka Mcrae a gona ra ka dlala MC Ray, for me it's a thumbs up, and I would say I would love hore ke ka mo disappoint number two.
Yeah.
And I felt ke performer in this shows mo tletse batho ba bagolo ne ke tla ra ke tswa stage ke kry batho ba bagolo ba thadiaka. It's a different tune on its own, and ha ke tloga bang goga ka skipper to say what's ka re ngwana ka nke ba le mo a kweta ba tšeo di bolelang.
Because you're giving message.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's me. So that's how I approach the whole, and that's why I felt ka SEPEDI I can definitely do that. My message has to teach the world. My message has to speak, has to communicate. If somebody ba nyaka okay hanga, ha ka telecha one song and it will be like, yeah, ne? So that's what I want. So I want to add value.
The best song that if anyone can listen to now will change their life. What song is it? The one that you released. Which one is it?
What's the tricky part? Ka you ka lese ka nna ke ngwala dikosha tsaka. Ke di hanga di bia mo ka dlala. Ke di kwa differently the way le na le dikwang.
What do you mean?
I can select a favorite song that could be the last on your list.
No, I want your best. I want your best.
That is what I'm saying. My best could be the worst Mogolena.
I want to hear your best.
But okay.
Your best song that you think I wanna like a release, and this song people don't see the way I see it, but there's a bang.
According to
there's
me,
a jam, good jam that people can check.
90% of my songs,
only one that we wanna listen to it now. I wanna play it now. Only one.
Me bra. Ke di kukuri ka basket ndi a tshwana mfethu a ke tsore ye utsitswe best ke fiditswa ka opening e teng ka buka ya fela
yeah yeah man yeah. Let me drink this
powered by what
thank you so much, ladies and gents. This is the sip of Culling Black Label. Thank you so much, Culling Black Label, for the wonderful taste. And thank you to Ama for Melody for actually sponsoring this show. It's because of Ama for Melody. MC Raymond, we've been talking about your music journey. We can talk for about, we can go for an hour or maybe two talking about your music thing. I know you, maybe when I follow you, each and everything, like that's why I said you are an inspiration to other people, like myself. Remember, you started before me. You have been in the game before I can come and said, you know what, I'm an MC. We've been watching you and said, but this thing, Joe Lahari, I feel like symbolizing the blood. What is it? What? Tell me about your brand.
I think Lehari came as a result of this song Sigama Razor. Sigama Razor was the leading track in my first mixtape, Sigama Razor, titled Sigama Razor.
Leading track? What do you mean leading track?
I mean it was the hit maker in the hit in that particular mixtape.
Okay.
So if I were to market the mixtape, that is the song I would perform.
Yeah. So that is the best song you'll recommend.
In that mixtape, I would say that, yes, that was the leading song. That was the most. In fact, I think that is the song that also made me known by most of my followers.
Yeah.
Sigama Razor. Then it was easy to relate. Sigama Razor, that was there.
No, I don't know the
song. So, but
maybe
before the song...
are you rapping there or is it just a chorus?
No, it's a full song. Chorus, verse.
What do you want to give us now? You want to give us a chorus or you want to give us a rap part?
Okay, let me give you... let me try to recall.
Yeah.
Let me give you the verse. I'm climbing Mapela, and now we'll carry on. Yeah, if I, unfortunately. Alikileli rich, alikileli.
But if you're on the stage, you record every single word on the song.
What's the tricky part, ne?
Yeah.
We do, ne?
Yeah.
But the tricky part, that is the reason why there's a point of rehearse. Ne? Yeah. A person would rehearse before going on stage because there's so much that we do, and yes, we know most of them, and I would say most of them. I don't know about other artists. Not about my songs, I know most of them, not all of them. And I master those that I perform frequently. More than those that I will just play or whatever the case can be.
How can you release a song and then you don't play it? You don't perform frequently?
This is because they cater different occasions. On stage, I go hype. I strictly select only hype song.
Okay.
So I have songs that you don't need to dance, you need to chill and listen to the message. I can't bring that on stage. It will bring the mood down.
Do you hear that? Upcoming artists, can you hear that?
So you don't just pull any song.
Man, yeah.
It's more like, if I was to say that as a shout out to other MCs or rappers, ne?
Yeah.
When you are given a chance or a platform to go and perform, to make a statement, you don't just pull any other song.
Yeah.
You select the best. And this is also one thing that I would say as an advice to other artists to say, sometimes you need to release a song, give it to people, let them, give you feedback.
Yeah.
Because we put ya na ko dangerous. Ke blind. Ke blind. E ka rap
Fisher.
What if you too much? What if you too much?
Fisher.
What if you too much?
Fisher, just that people don't want to tell me. But
no. Ke fitlheletse point a lot je leng people ba ke potsa ba Fisher, and they came to me and say, "Mcrae, khopela spana lo wena." Now there's something about me featuring me, ne?
Yeah.
Now I don't see myself up there, but I know my quality as a rapper, as an MC. Yeah. So now there's a certain point you need to reach. and so that nalwanarka feature on a song. So most artists believe later a lot, DMs and whatever, to say Mcrae, Now, and I would always say, send me your best song. I'm not the person who will say, Richie B. I would say, I would say, send me your best song.
I once came to you. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I once came to you and I was like, Mcrae, man. I'm Richie B. From this company, I'm from Melody, and I'm managing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like you to actually feature. I think these are the things those that you told me, or you know what? Like you told me something, or let's say maybe someone. And I was managing this lady, but Onathi.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, and her dream, I think it was to feature you, to have a song with you. And now as a manager, yes, I came to you, and you, I think I don't recall. That's why I get it. Like what you're saying now, it's something that you asked me.
Okay.
Because of I don't want to end up no feature or something like that. Or if it's not you, man, I don't know, but I'll still think of that.
Yeah, but I do recall the conversation.
Yeah.
I do recall that. I can't recall exactly the content specifically, but I recall that the engagement. But yeah, I would say send me your best song and I'll listen to it. So I'm not necessarily into your quality, whatever, because one way recorded it does not matter.
Yeah.
But I wanna hear you, reach you understand? And if for me, such short DJing long, that's what I tell most of the ones who are.
You go straight forward and say no.
I do that.
Go back and
I do that.
You don't think we shall spirit banana fish?
Yeah, but I rather build you than destroy you. And it's your choice whether you want to be or you want to remain the way. So it's unfortunate it has to be like that. Because hangato break I exist misleader. And what kind of a leader would I be? So I'm a person who would say, Baba, Eish, kia wa flow mara unaloba offbeat, you notice it. You understand? And ke wela ka motho le shock and twice and delay. You understand? And man somewhere ke feel ore man I una mele beat sharp man. Your content man, I'm checking a whole lot of things to be honest. You understand?
Yeah.
Then I would say, come. Can I leave few nyana? Okay, let's do this. Because ke mokwele sharp or almost sharp go ya kanna.
Ke mangolo salotla ko wena mo polo like you think salom just something at a rectifier or a amend or whatever.
And I so wish I could give you the names and
did they change from what you said, what you told them?
Because I'm saying this because especially this one person in particular, Biladra soka moja ne, Karabra 1 2 3 1 2 check 4 5 6 and whatnot. Then I okay sharp. Thank you, Brian. Kela honesty high. Yeah, how what this was via your messenger.
Yeah.
Then I okay sharp. I would be think about 2 months or so. I was back one. Do you still remember? Maybe I remember you. Okay. Another song, please listen to it and tell me what you think. And I did pay attention, come for feedback again. You understand? Now for me, I believe in building. Unfortunately, in terms of myself, right now, I can tell the difference. You understand? I feel out I've developed. And that's the reason why I've spent so much years, if not time, writing songs that nobody knows.
Do you have songs
Never been released.
How many?
My 20-something, 30-something.
When are you planning to release them?
No, I'm not gonna release them. And
why do you have songs that you're not gonna release them? Like even today, you can come here.
The idea was to give back to Papa, for argument's sake, just to give an example.
Papa, dead
that is the idea of Papa to and I felt like it's but
I feel you.
Yeah. So therefore, still I qualify because do you understand?
Yeah, I feel you.
So now I'm tracing all these songs coming to this point in time. Yeah, ebe ba bobe mara ke potsanyana. Nka se itlishe anyhow. You understand? So what I'm trying to say, I've been learning from all those songs that I've been doing. It was a self-teaching and lesson
So you're not
on
gonna
my
miss
own.
them?
No. But there are others because of content, I'm modifying them.
Oh yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bribe up.
Little bribe. Wena. The bribe up. So that's what I'm trying to do musically.
And DJing thing. So I mean, like
The DJ.
what pushed you from choosing out? Now I'm leaving the mic. I'm jumping on the DJing thing.
The love for music, number one. The love for music nje.
Yeah.
And now I'm one person who elong I kenya jeselo. And renga ibona mo get to be inquisitive, I'm eager to try. Henga press what's gonna happen. But how about nchine? O DJ. Sure. What was it? Mapela. But now I would say, Rutlile would DJ before I'm rapper.
Serious?
Yeah. So I'm taking your high school things. Rutlile would DJ before I'm rapper. There's a DJ got tractor. Lezama DJ got tractor. What's a tractor?
No, I know auto mix.
Yeah, well, leba machachi. Skara blame. Then your virtual DJ. Back in the time, there was this guy, Jackie Masoa.
Okay, Jackie.
Yeah, he was a popular, popular DJ in our time in that particular space.
Is he still alive?
Yo, so alive,
I'm just saying. What's a DJ?
Sa DJ. Mostly now, utamkumana on the set Jadi Soul.
Oh.
Yeah. But those were like, Mutaka one day DJ or Jackie. Yeah,
You got a plan on summertime over there, see,
No,
not really. Maybe an MC on this event. There was Jake who was playing soul during gospel and soul, but maybe it's not.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so but I teach myself how to DJ via your virtual DJ. Really, I can't remember the years. But from that point, that is my passion. Then we used to do the house party, and I would be a DJ. That's
So,
how it started.
What came first? It's DJing.
It's DJing before the hip hop.
But people also getting too much no. Ka DJing or ka rapping.
Yes.
Or MC Reiki games.
Yeah, now I would say the rapping.
The rapping.
Yeah, the rapping.
So
because ke yona bile more popular ka baka la gore ke rapping ra re ke gona go twa mo kaya kwa gole kwa ka what you call, and machachi technology is more advanced go phala back in the days. O was na motho ga re ngontse life kana kola bile a ke tse re bona le life na.
Yeah.
Wa understand? So DJ so ba batla ba mpona ke ba batla ke betha go quick moteleko. Ke ba batla go quick
What kind
moteleko.
of music do you play when you DJ? Because okay, rapper. And when it comes to DJ,
When it comes to DJ,
what do
okay,
you
now I'm versatile, I can DJ anything. Your hip hop, your except gospel.
Okay.
Your how should I put it? Okay, my favorite is Afro, ne?
Okay.
Yeah, tech, drum, soul, but Afro.
Deep house.
Deep house I played a lot, but not quite my favorite, but I played a lot. Then I also DJ it.
Piano.
Piano, I also DJ it. Not quite my favorite, but I do DJ it. What else? Then soul, I DJ soul. I've DJ twice. Soul, the soul session. I've done that. When I understand somebody about a monarch, how no DJ soul? I think the issue is if really you are a DJ, you can DJ anything.
Yeah.
That's my impression. I understand.
Yeah.
So right now, then I'm busy behind closed doors, perfecting the art of DJing hip hop.
Anything that you're working on now?
Right now, I'm busy. I'm even afraid to say this because it's been a gospel. I'm busy finalizing my mixtape, Hustle and Flow. It's been long overdue.
Okay, who are we expecting on that?
Hustle and Flow. I have songs the likes of Bozagish, Zeg, Chains, shout out Fun Goops, ke na le bo who else ke na le bo 15 Toxic, ke na le bo who else yeah, I did not do much feature, eh? Yeah, man, I did not do much feature. So, but yeah, it's something it's been long, and I mean long overdue. So, but that's something recently I'm looking to ensure that I just push it and I give it to people. But as of now, sure, a lot of people, but your track, the track, it happens to be the one the leading track as well.
Which one is it?
Kilogram Mail. Kilogram Mail. I would say
Kilogram Mail.
Hey, Kilogram Mail. Understand? First thing ke tsoga di re phone vele ka re nna ke kwele ringtone re ke tsentšha di pattern ke tsene inbox ke check gore vele ka ba dintsha dinare ke dinare se di tlatlhane plan tsela tsa ka vele se di kopane next time ya mpitša mfana ka zwa ka la ka dinakonyana tle re tlhakane breakfast ke gaole ka kamoreng playlist e konke ka kamoreng o ka reng ka be o mpona ke java ke le teng mo pele ga speed ka mo kamoreng re ke tšhale metsenyana ke re fafa dress code perform ke re sasa ke re wallet e nganye dipotla ntwana tito mbo wene shasha when plan ke ba le go ga mmele once nyana ke khutshile mmele
yeah. Don't forget, this is the B-HIVE, this is the RICHY B with MC Ray.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is, guys. This guy, I've been calling this guy, so I don't know, maybe I'm lucky. It's because of Naganalabo Gogom Tunzi, that's why he came here. Yeah, maybe the power of Gogo. And you're also a fitness trainer or something like that, herbal thing. What is it?
I'm a fitness person.
Yeah,
I'm a fitness person. So re le ka ba lutwa gore ke eda le panta go dimogale panta. I'm a fitness person and I just believe in fitness. Besides, the herbal life is just my hustle. And of which through it, yes, then ke khumane bile ke bona ke nyaka ke ba le the need to actually train others, help others in terms of fitness, maintaining their body, killing them fats, gaining accordingly, and all of that.
Yeah.
Man, I was so happy, and I will use the word was because kabaka feleja ke ba le my own Mcrae fitness club.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, like
that's something. Congratulations.
I'm telling you, I appreciate, bruh. Like I was having people by daily and give a trainer free of charge. And free of charge.
Oh.
So
what about when I'm trainer?
Free.
Me pako.
Kya build kya shape, kya aga morena.
For free.
Ke go tlisha malapa. Where reach ba fitla kwa hae. He bo medoma tsene ka ra di legging o bona le morena.
For free.
For free. I've been doing that for free. Believe you me. Taking my time. Ke be ke reka le di resources jaka. And then unfortunately, due to the issue, this and that, yeah, collapse, unfortunately, and it collapsed at a level where it basically can sustain, and the main reason we train outdoor. So the weather, number one, was the main factor because especially come to your winter, kacha mapelo, aina meno ba conducive, horle jimele kantle. Lily exposed to
so until you
understand. So how fisher at the same time what's an pay for we invite a flu. You understand? So knowing such I could expose my team more raja break. So break fitness and break mohala.
Yeah.
So coming back others na mile ba thoma go drag some feeds and whatnot. West ya ba na mile le nna mmereko thoma go ntshwarella west scenario I got transferred ka me bereko ba re and I was the only trainer. So unfortunately,
so what are you doing now besides music? What is that you do?
Now I'm doing anything you can find shelling, but I'm doing charity. You can find charity. So I'm full time. I'm a Love Life West Center manager based in Tabazimbi. Keveraka mmereko wa tsena mmereko nka cloka ka manager center operation systems staff and everything else. That's what I do full time, Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Ha ke chaish ro hasela mkhalane. Na mile re lebella write music whatever the case. Either than that ki issue I'm into business in terms of kenale sound system. I rent it out, I organize my own events, whatsoever the case can be. I'm busy currently set up to have my own setup. You know, you'll have your benches, couches, chairs, whatsoever. I'm already having the stretch tents and whatnot and whatnot. Damn. So all of those junk is I'm putting together. What they would know salary I enough. You understand? Yeah. So that mentality of a hustler needs to be there, and that is the reason why most of Kushaka push a hustle. So
you've got a lot of songs. So come more inside. Banyana borate. Inside.
Banyana bandrata ito twenya. I don't know about that.
And I'm telling you, I'm getting it from the woman. Don't want to tell you, MC Ray. Oh, are you bringing MC Ray? Oh, I can't.
And you know, to be honest, the nature of our work. Am I seeing?
Are you seeing someone?
Hey, Allah. Mutwe na ona. Kharebe tsuko yona.
Ke ba kae
I
guess sometimes we have this thing to do polygamy and also forth. Maybe
you know the honest truth. So
you have two.
It's okay. I believe in polygamy.
Yeah.
That's my belief.
Yeah.
I believe unfortunately, but I believe them. And yes, I have two beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely. That's my partner. Shout out to you. That's Mokete. Yeah.
But any time Mokete, shout out to you.
Also some songs that I have Lena.
Mokete na Mapela.
Wa rapper. Like a poet. She's actually a very good poet.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're doing this together.
So at least they understand our game. MC Ray ki lo perform once.
Hey, or we lo perform magala. Well, and I feel like I'm not right just staging akra lo mo khwatile ke kosha. I catch the feelings. I catch the feelings. It was when I can problem. So man,
I'm interested on this polygamy thing. I want to go there one day. So Mokete, how do male for polygamy? I support.
I think,
and when you need, obviously it's you. You need to do what you love most. If you feel like having two wives will make you happy, Joe, you need to be happy at the end of the day.
That is key.
So I try to approach her
not quite. Mara na ke sa mo plan like e tla ko ena se re fetch bile rano e hanyane ke no testa water ka kwa bela ka rocking re ke motloela mara ke a bua ke a bua. But I think for me how I see it it's saying instead of maybe ke tlo ikhumana ke tlhatlha if o ka ba le mogwa o tlhatlha le timone le lengwe le tsene la o tlhatlha maybe I could also have a person out of my desire, interest and love, if I could use the word, to have a second partner.
Okay.
That of course I would marry and whatever, maintaining something else. But the belief
your wish is to have two wives.
Yeah, two, not three, but two.
Two wives.
Hey,
to avoid cheating. To avoid
yeah,
man. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, like it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing, man. We're working for money, man. I always tell my friends, you know what? We're working for money and we need money.
Definitely.
And now there is this thing called Dubai Adira. Money is disgusting, Joe. Pakakela batuka mahanung for money, but let's leave first. Yeah, have you heard of that?
No.
They just shit in your mouth and then you get a lot of money. But that one it's disgusting.
Yeah, very.
Would you allow another man to have sex with you for money, like 10 million? They just fuck you at one night, and yeah, you take 10 million, you go home.
100 million still.
Why not, babe?
Why not? Hey, that goes against everything I believe. That's the thing. You know, now I consider myself as a person with principles. I live according to my principles. The same beliefs and interests that I have, they are channeled towards that. Imagine I'm fit.
Any position that you want. I don't know how they do it with them.
Antafunya. No, we're not doing it.
We need money, Joe.
Mara wena ga dumela ai ke nyaka eng ao ga dumela.
Who will know?
Okay, wena ga dumela.
Who will know that ke tswa ko ke tswa be ke tšhelete? Hape nka ba million eno.
Ai mara wena ga dumela.
No, MC Ray, you are here. Mara,
Okay.
it's 10 million right so mara.
When I got change bophelo, that's a fact.
Yeah, man.
That's a
Get
fact.
like
And the honest truth,
yeah.
I believe for it. That's the reason why people they will do a whole lot of things, unbelievable things for money. The honest
Yeah.
truth, go everyone unyaka challenge.
As long as the gays can still live and survive getting that thing.
I was different.
Different guy.
I was different. It's like a preference. Like yeah, it's so that. That's something else. That's something else. No, na. So, ne? I believe in a woman. That's that.
So look,
Not any
your
other
woman, have you ever tried to go on the back? At the back.
Hey, Mogala, you can show us a part of the questioning. You can show.
Ladies and gents, thank you so much for asking. I mean, for watching this. I'm asking too much questions, man. Where can we get hold of you if you want to check or where's MC Ray? Where can we find you on social media platforms? Anywhere on social media.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm there, on social. Say, kumana with my WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% active on WhatsApp.
What's your WhatsApp number?
And it's 0782895
Sure.
And then I'm there also on your Facebook. You can also check out my Facebook page, Mcrae Music Entertainment.
Okay.
Like and follow us. Definitely will get the ins and outs of Mcrae.
Yeah.
Including my paging, I post a whole lot of things, not only music, and other things that I'm doing as well. So it's more like also getting the insight of what's going on with Mcrae. I'm not active on Instagram. I must really, confess. Mm-hmm. I'm not also on your Twitter, unfortunately. But I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, other than that, I'm full-time in Mokopane, Mapela. And man, if you want to get hold of me for whatsoever services, not available like Richie now, but no, those ones. If you want me to come and give the good shows in terms of performance, if you want me to come and, DJ, if you just want to hire bombastic music that can pump up your whatever quality sound, I got it. Setups as we're talking about. And apparently outside that, I also do your MC, normal MC.
Like what I do?
Like what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Yeah. I found myself at some point challenging myself, and I would say that because I think most people, they took the MC Ray, it's MC Ray, but it was not necessarily MC as in MC
like a master of ceremony.
Yeah, it was not necessarily in terms of
that.
Marap. No. The name did not come as a background to Marap like that. You understand? So one time this lady ang approach her, Ronaldo pulo jama suka kwa berinyaka letleletlo MC ya. MC. And I felt definitely they just took it MC. Typically with understand.
Oh, now it is, thank you for clarity.
Yeah, but for me it's an MC in a sense of course saying that I can do a whole lot of things on stage with the mic. You understand? Yeah. When I grab the mic when I'm on show, I can definitely do my thing. You understand? Hip hop wise. You understand? So, but I felt myself MC also on those occasions, and I was like, okay. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's where, in terms of my social handles, you can get hold of me. Other than that, I'll be right here. Are you doing what I do?
Yeah, man. Only know, man. Are you planning to have a snake just to boost your powers, just to boost your fan base? What do you think? What's your take on it?
Because some
people are using
number one.
Yeah.
Makhala ke chava no to start with.
Yeah.
So imagine ke tlo ba le yona ka montlong ke phela le yona e ka se bereka. I will die literally yashala.
Yeah, but
now the belief, I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Now I believe in hard work, pure hard work. You understand?
Yeah.
And working for I would have earned whatsoever on the table. I understand. So the value of hard work, I'll still say, hey, still prevails. And chichidunje na diampalla. Chichidunje na diampalla.
What's happening? What's happening?
Somebody's not fine. Somebody's not fine.
Ladies and gents, MC Ray Utlile or Wudicheka yena, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. You could have been somewhere else, but you chose to be here with us. I'm Richy B, the tall yellow bone guy, of course. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Get a danky, my baby. A danky mzanzi.
Siyabonga tango.
Yeah, unless if you want to say something, one more thing.
One more thing.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Things that I did not ask you and want people to know.
Now I can only say it's about time that people take hip hop seriously.
Yeah.
Especially our hip hop ya Mcrae. There's so much bom rap in our community, and while they really got skills, including logo feta, MC and beyond, and I salute and respect that.
Yeah.
But the struggle selling as bom rap is a different setup. And I would definitely say to Batwaga Shukafela. Clear reference chance. I would speak direction, especially when it comes to issue gigs.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody pops in a gig avia lineup, somebody can go to an event simply because only a DJ a deep house. That basically says that's a deep house fan. And somebody would pay that ticket because there's a DJ wama piano. That automatically says that's a piano fan.
Yeah.
The same thing with hip hop. Somebody can pay because there's MC Ray there. Definitely. Or over catered in terms of hip hop.
Yeah.
So I want to come down to what Vareshu and say, in a sense, when the music switch, this is what I noticed in most events about Mapela. There's a whole lot of things. And I noticed one thing. It's not that the people they don't love hip hop, but I'm having a problem with people by they love hip hop, but they don't love their own. I
feel
so. People still I noticed were complain like hip hop by the phone in Java as a playlist. And those that they will never even meet in their entire life.
Sure.
One understand?
Yeah.
So the typical and unfortunate part MC Ray abe appreciated more MC Ray son chao jiga somewhere. Ababona on screen, the MTV based channel O's and whatnot. I win the awards. That is when people they would say MC Ray,
man, that's what I wanted to talk about. That
is the sad reality. Understand? When I come back from that point, people will say, MC Ray, MC Ray, and what.
But for you to get there, they don't support you.
No, they don't support that. They want a final. Understand? And that is something not only but I would say everywhere, including structurally. Our departments, our sports, arts, and culture, they don't necessarily support us from the ground. You understand? They want you to be famous first and then come and reclaim the victory and say the throne rather and say this is our product as Limpopo. You understand?
Yeah.
But forgetting right now I'm still their product. I'm still somebody where they should be mentoring, somebody that will be nurturing. You understand?
Yeah.
So that one day they can be proud to say, yes, about anything, no support, no nothing.
Yeah,
you understand?
Wow.
So please and very please, let's just be patient and find a way in which we're gonna accommodate. We are all building, and believe you me, my music can change somebody's life. And the same goes. Music, can talk to us and touch us in different levels. So ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us on that note. We'll definitely bear with you. Let's be one, guys, and have fun and enjoy and encourage, develop, build one another, build a nation. I salute.
I've never been so emotional. Like what you're saying makes sense, Joe. You're speaking sense.
Right. It's sad.
But it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Thank you so much for coming.
Shout out.
I wish one day you'll be there. Are you gonna come back here? Because I'll always remain here.
I think I'm no longer gonna be there. I don't wanna be there.
What do you mean?
I'm okay right where I am. Once upon a time, why it's one to like school in Kenya le podisa he ke hola.
Yeah.
Namile wa fetcha matric wa bona dilo ka angle nngwe o podisa ka ra o sa fetchara. That's me. I've seen the industry, I've seen the whole thing, and I've noticed definitely my direction I say like the whole I wanna be no I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own space, occupying my own space, doing what I can to
So
put them
I can still have you anytime. Anytime I want to.
Yeah. You can have me, my man.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Ladies and gents, thank you so much. I'm still saying this. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your data that you are using. And this is the platform where we get to know people. Rababona from distance on social medias. We think they're living life. And there are a lot of questions that I don't want to ask him. Like, like, what do you see on social media? I want people to come here and tell their side of the story. And man, if there's questions, they'll leave the questions on this podcast and then you can answer them.
Salute. Mazishi.
Yay!